Hello, good morning YouTube. Welcome to another video. Weekly events, Thursday 22nd of August. Couple of interesting things, one of which a lot of players have been saying for a long time that we'd never get. So you can see here in Konoha we have Tsunade, finally. And this is where you can exchange seal scrolls for books or coupons or ingots. I mean, it doesn't start all that great. I mean, only green ones or whatever. So there is something. I don't know. Probably I'm just being dumb. There was supposedly you can do something with the books that you already have, but I don't know. I guess maybe I just don't know what it is, or that's not on yet. You see, I've got a couple of red ones here. 3 of them, 2 are actually from Kurenai. So I don't know what I can do with them, but I guess we'll figure it out at some point. I do have a lot of seal scrolls, so if I see a book that's interesting, then I'll get it. Chances of that happening are probably, I don't know, quite low. They're probably just gonna keep putting blue and green books there. Now, of course, I could also use seal scrolls to get Fu and especially Yagura, because Yagura is a very good ninja, even more so skill broken. But I don't know why I'm not going for it, because we also need him 4 stars, so yeah, I don't know. Choza Kamichi. So other than that, what have we got? A few more recharge events again this week. So red envelope, we already had that on. They just kind of reset it, and it's valid on for a couple of days. Lucky Snatch, it's wherever. Which rewards did you get? Dolby. And Unlucky Stars is back. What can you redeem? Well, you can redeem Eno. Most importantly, kill a bee, but since I'm not going to be spending, probably I will get. Should get the keys, but I really need Eno. I mean that's assuming I can even get one frag throughout the whole week, which the last time we had the event I couldn't even do that. So it is possible that I will not get any key or any frags, and I still need that many. Ouch. I also need 12 frags of Kabuto Sage. Actually, maybe I need less than that. Yeah, maybe I need just 10 frags actually. Anyway. Recruitment feedback is always there. This event is whatever. I kinda need to power up my position 2. But I don't really think it's worth doing it this specific week. I mean, you do get a few scrolls back, so I don't know. Plus, there's no spending rebate, and I used all my coupons and semi-goods yesterday. Sakura's gift is back. I have finished topping this event once this year, but I don't think. Again, I do like I was saying, to make Kabuto 4 stars, I'm missing a few scrolls, a few frags, but I don't think I'll be going for that. Otherwise, the only thing to get here is Ninja Assist Cultivation Pack. Excuse me. Need some coffee. So yeah, I don't think I'll be going for anything there. Yubaku Trial, good free-to-play event. and get those 3 attempts. I tend to do 4 or 5 attempts daily because it's still worth it. And here it'll be very nice if I could get Conan frags, but to be honest, I think I've only got like 4 or 6 or something stupid like that. So it's not really, I'm not going to recruit it out of this unless I do 5k every day to get everything, which obviously I will not do. Tactics will be nice. Advanced skill trial packs and charms. Right, it's not looking good. I mean, just give me the mega damage, I'll be happy. Colorful balloons, so if you spend ingots you get some shurikens, and here these things are so expensive though, really not worth it. Shisoichi frags 185, oh come on. The potions 100, like it's crap. As a spending rebate, this is not good as far as I'm concerned, but what do I know? Try your luck. Yeah, we'll try your luck. And goldfish fishing, which is still here, and I got free after I logged in, so it's still working. I thought that was meant to be finished, but I guess it finishes today. Yeah, because normally the event finished yesterday, so normally you wouldn't be able to redeem fish. No, not redeem. Unless it's free I left from yesterday without noticing. I thought I cleared all of them before I did bonds and went to bed. So maybe it was free that I left from yesterday. Anyway, doesn't matter. It's finishing regardless, and I'm not going to be able to get anything else. So. And other than that, that's it. Do we have any other events? We know the anniversary red envelope is only on for a few days. What, Ino's flowers from the 26th? Oh yes, Ino's flower is not here yet. Right. I mean, the rewards from the crazy slot machine are better than they used to be. But the thing is, at least here you're guaranteed rewards, although albeit very random. Because then with Ino's flower, it is not cross-server, or at least I suspect it isn't, because they haven't been for a while. But you do have everybody else on your server that can recharge. Like, you know, last time on my server, so many people recharged. Ended up like being 5 or 6 of us in the rankings. So don't know which one it's better for recharge. I mean, the best thing is not recharge at all, which might be what I do this week, because I recharged last week. So besides, there is nothing to buy other than colored banner that still with us. I don't see anything worth spending on. So here we could get key packs, or we could get Ninja System Confession packs, or you could even get Unbound Runs pack, the Ninja System gift pack. So there's a few things worth buying. I mean, charms if you need them, and Deluxe Miyaboko as well. So there's options here, but there's nothing else to buy. And these things, there's nothing worth spending on. So I think it's a pretty decent skip week unless you want to recharge. I think that is it. Is it not? Yeah, I must have coffee. Yeah, that is it. Okay, let me go and do my Naruto Online The Gathering. Oh, the rankings are back. Okay, didn't realize. I mean, I haven't really been following Space Time, so. Right. Right, I did get this week an extra, so 2 extra books. I got the +2 standard 4B, which is not really what I was interested on, but it's kind of cool. And had to buy some vials to get at least a +1 on a mystery. I love the +2, but I think the +2 may have to be done with frags, to be honest, because to lock the other 4 on now may work out more expensive than actually frags. So it's kind of cool. I mean, this team is here just because of the bonds thingy for the water main. I mean, it's still a fun team to use, but obviously, this is my better team, and I got a 5 stars this week, so that's the only difference. Also, I used some tactics, and I bought some as well. So I'm halfway through the Sun Page mood, so it will only take another 6+ months for me to get to level 11. So no rush there. I was inclined to level up the Ghost one up to level 10, I think it's level 10. Yeah, but I mean, I only use that for Ronin or Jonin Minato or something like that. So level 9 is good enough anyway. Hell, I used level 6 with Jonin Minato for a while. So it's whatever really. We did get some interesting things here. So we got some breakthroughs. Iruka, which is a pretty cool ninja. Kisame, which should have come out a long time ago, is going to be relevant. And Kakashi beheading sword. So let's go into breakthrough. Also, that reminds me, I think I have frags for his last book, Shikamaru. I've got 2 over even. Well, that's him fully done. And do we have that Yagura does annoy me not having it though. Here's what it is. Didn't I upgrade their stars the other day? That's fine, maybe I'll leave that for another video. Am I blind? Wait, was this Shikamaru already here? When did we get him? What? Seriously? Well, I should have enough frags for all this. Well, that's weird. Well, I missed his announcement. I mean, I don't even know what this... We'll go through the skills, because I don't actually know what his skills do. Let's do that one. Okay, so what do they do? So +2 causes damage to a selected unit and immobile. If the selected unit is already suffering from immobile, the damage will be changed to fire attribute damage and will also cause ignition. The skill's cooling time will also be shortened by 2 rounds. So we can use it every round for as long as the target is already mobile. Which is kind of cool, but not exactly easy to get, especially with so many immune ninjas. Alright, that's interesting. What's this passive? Before each action in a round, receive 20 chakra points. If you have 3 Konoha ninjas in your lineup, you will receive 40 chakra points. Okay, that is not bad. Chakra battery in a way. For every... Oh, does it say can it be triggered twice each run? No, or just once. It does say before each action, but in a round, so yeah, it's only once, it can't be used twice. And is this a passive as well? For every secret technique, okay, increases combo rate by 17%. I mean, combo rate is not a big thing, but it's kind of cool. I mean, it's interesting. I honestly did not know that we had his breakthroughs. I knew we was gonna get them, but then when we got Shonin, I kept waiting for this one because I had frags ready for this one, but well, we got him now, I suppose. And we got Toby as well. I didn't know we had Toby as well. Jesus. How did I miss all this? Well, that one. That's all he gets anyway? Really? I saved so many frags thinking that we did more. So +1, high chance of evading mystery skills, can be triggered once each round. So that's not really of much use. Before each action in a round receives 20 chakra points. If there are 2 members of the Katsuki in your team, you will receive 40 chakra points. So, I mean, what's this kit in general? I don't remember. It's been so long. I mean, I never really used him when he was OP back in the day. So, one more reason for me not to be familiar with his moves. So, yeah, his mystery... Didn't it start a combo at one point? They removed that. I thought we were gonna have that back with the breakthroughs, but I guess they want to keep him as a shit ninja, so there's that. Yeah, this is not. It doesn't make him any useful. So unlike Shikamaru, I mean, I think Shikamaru got little changes, but it's actually better than what Toby got. Oh well. Rest in peace, Toby. I mean, he's been resting in peace since 2016, but you know, still. So supposedly for this week, then it's Kisame, one of the new ninjas, and I should have plenty of frags. That only goes to +1. Oh, here we get a second one. Oh, fancy. So what do we get? Super Sharp Bomb, prompt causes ninjas damage to the opponent's entire team. A select ninja super knockdown will also absorb the opponent's entire chakra. Was that... That's the same as before. Right. Okay, so from 4 opponents to the entire team. Okay. So that's the change. Alright, fair enough. Shark standard shark skin attack attacks the opponent's units in the front row and absorbs 40 points from them as a fixed chance of causing free combo offload and acupuncture. Now I believe the difference is now it takes 40 chakra instead of just 20. And the passive, when you have minimum of 20 chakra points, for each extra chakra point over 20 points, your unit will increase its attack and combo rate by 3%. That's not bad. Cool troll with him as P1, because if I don't have him as P1, he's just gonna die. But I doubt I will. But that's, you know, it's an interesting change in the passive, unlike some of the other ninjas that we just looked at without much of a change. He also he actually gets stronger as the fight goes on, so that's not bad. Yeah, it's cool for free to play. I mean, I don't think I even have enough frags on my alt to use it, but for somebody that's been playing from the beginning, it's an interesting choice. For newer players, they probably won't have the frags, even though I believe you can get the frags. No, you can't. So, yeah, all the players have been here from the start will have loads of frags. Players that have started maybe in the past year and a half, even 2 years, probably won't have enough for his bucks. I mean, I just don't see his frags coming from anywhere these days. We should have something else. I'm still annoyed that I didn't know Toby and Shikamaru were here. Oh well. I'd love to have some May books, but that's not gonna happen. Unless I get them from Tsunade. Who was the... yes. Mr. Kakashi. I don't believe I have Iruka. So for Iruka, really... Ooh, it's the green ones. That's cool. But I've only got 67 of those. So what do we want the most? Right, I need to have a look. Causes unmissable damage and interruption. So that will be cool to have, because it's unmissable. We'll definitely like that. It could be back as a viable P2 ninja. Here, the attack opponent's front row has a high chance to cast free command of floats, then mystery cooldown reduced by 1, so that's good because its cooldown is 2 rounds, so you could use it every round, effectively, or possibly. But I wouldn't worry too much about that, to be honest. I'll be happy with the mystery first. Evasion is increased by 70%, there's a certain chance of evading enemy attacks can be triggered once per round. Yeah, 70% is not bad. Evasion is increased by 45% as a certain chance of evading enemy attacks can be triggered twice. So this will probably be bad at 45%. Only look at some ninjas like the Water Main and that to have 40%, and some fights they don't dodge at all. I mean, it's risky. But you have a chance of doing it twice per round, so it's really entirely up to you whether you wanna go once per round, twice per round. And the passive, beginning of battle, all ninjas in your team will be given shield based on 60% resistance, which is good. Their ninjas and attack will also be increased by 40% 3 rounds. That is pretty cool, which is an increase of 10% on that. Yeah. However, I believe this is the best one. Before this unit's first action each round, all Konoha ninjas in your team will be given a shield based on 25% base resistance. Their ninjutsu and attack will also be increased by 15%, up to 5 stacks. So that's good. That the Y+1 is what you want on the second passive. And then on a chase, triggered with at least 10 combo. Causes damage to random units of the opponent and this skill always causes critical hit. Okay, that's cool. I mean, his chase never did an awful lot of damage, to be honest, but if it always crits, then we'll do some more damage. I mean, we can roll a little bit. I've got 390, so really what we want is this one, a +2, and a +2 there. The rest we can skip. But the original one also always causes critical. So what the hell is the difference? It attacks more units. No, it doesn't. 2 random units. 2 random units. Oh, it causes interruption now. Yes, thank you. Okay. Let's go and waste all these vials. Of course, I will be getting all that useless crap. I'm not expecting anything. But if I could get at least one of those, that'd be great. La da dee da dee da dee da. And I'm sure when I do get a +2 or an L +2 or whatever, it will be on the ones that I don't want. Well, maybe I was wrong. Okay, that is good. Just give me the mystery, baby. Just give me the mystery. Because now we're gonna start using protections, and that's an issue. There me, my luck and me. I mean, if I already had that one, then I could roll and hope to get something like that, but... Oh boy! Boy! Wow, finally some luck. I got some luck with B, so I can't really argue. Right, it's cool. So now we just waste the vials and hope we get a couple of +1s. I think this one is pretty crap, so we don't want that one. We could do that one. I mean, should we try? So I could actually flick over with this one, 30%. I mean, I wouldn't. I probably would just take this one, 55%. We'll use all the experimental protections, to be fair, because there's no other ninjas. I've got like the Gigabyte brothers to do, but I'm not really gonna do them. As much as I'd love to mess about with them, EVGA is overall more useful, in my opinion, anyway. They're good, the Golden Brothers, or the Golden Silver Brothers. But I just don't wanna really mess with them. +1 is good. I like that. I could leave it like that, but we're just gonna try our luck. It is what it is. Oh well, that's a shame. Should I buy a couple? It's not an advanced one, it's one of those. What's in here anyway? Secret food sacks. Monthly gift box. Nothing I'm interested on. Let's buy 4. Alright, I've gone out of the coupons, so not gonna be... okay, I'll spend a couple more. Probably should have left the 2 that I had when I was in the 20s, but let's get ourselves some shuriken. Okay, that's good. So that's the ones that I actually had when I was 21, and this is the best that I've had all the way throughout, except that I had as a +1, which is the same thing that I can change here. So 30% triggered twice. I really don't know how good 30% is gonna be. So that's that. What a 50. I mean, let's leave the Y. We'll if I actually use EVGA, we'll find out. And that one. And actually 10 frags to get that one. Then mystery cooldown. Okay, can we try something a little crazy here? About 48 points. I use that. So that costs that. How much does that give me? 17. Really? Wow. How many flags do you get? Wait, I don't want you, I want you. Oh, damn it. Okay, so we get that. 2 silk scrolls and 10 Iruka frags. Then we can do that. There we go. Plus 2. I could do the same with that because I do have enough frags here for it. Thing is, I don't know which changes. I don't want to screw up possible future breakthroughs. Like Kabuto already as is, so I can use this point, but it's not much. So if I do the ones that already got books, should I do Toby as well? I mean, do we think Toby is gonna get different breakthroughs? Because those are kind of lacking, the ones that he's got now. So maybe avoid those. Daedra. So all those at only 10k points, so it's kind of lacking. And Hitachi Shia. Wait, it's not adding all of them, it's just adding the ones that I clicked. Okay, well that's interesting. Asuma is already fully broken. Sakura. Like, I don't think Obito will ever get breakthroughs, but I'll just leave it there. You never know. Tenten's already got us. We should be getting Suigetsu soon as well, and Jugu. I'm really keen on Jugu. Now we've done Kisame, so we can use Kisame. Kikuzu, we can do Kikuzu, we can do Conan. We can do Tsunade. We can do Ningendo. We can do Jiraiya. Definitely Kurenai. How the hell am I up to 458 frags of her? I could do... Now Daedra I'm missing a book, Edo Tensei actually, so probably not do him. We can do Guy. I think Kakashi is now fully broken. I actually had to farm his frags for a while. Sasori. I wonder if Sasori will get further changes because he's quite weak as well. Sakura is not maxed, so I'm not gonna do her. Orochimaru-san in War is 5 stars. Yeah, and he's fully broken. And that is it. And it's fully broken as well. So is it just gonna do the last one, or is it gonna do all of them? It just does one of them. God, that is so annoying. Okay, fine. Fine, we do this the hard way, don't we? I think he's also maxed, isn't he? Yeah. Pretty sure. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? I missed Yamato actually on the first time around. Gakivu. It's gonna be a lot longer than I had hoped. I need those frags for Gara. Oh yeah, that's gonna be annoying now because I need to freaking... Yeah, the problem now, I can't trust which ones are ticked. Should I try? So it should be Conan or Kikuzu, right? God, this can go horribly wrong. Well, so that is done both. What the hell? Are you serious? So if they're on a page... Well, that's a bit messed up if you ask me. It gets further changes, I believe. So I'm not gonna use his frags. Chozo we can use because bloody useless. Regular Data we can use. Pretty sure he doesn't have any changes, further changes in China. Choji's already got his books. We're leaving Toby and Obito just in case. Unless I need them, then I will. And we are gonna do Sasuke and Shikamaru. Do you think Shikamaru? Those changes were a bit weak, so you might get more changes later, dude. But I don't know. So 6. I need full on 80, don't I? So probably that could have been enough. And what if I did... So which one do you think is the most useful one? That one... If I go back there... so that will be the most useful one, wouldn't it? Rather than that. I mean, I don't know, sometimes that the interruption out of the combo, sometimes it's good. Like Tobirama and his chase. Edo Tobirama, I mean. Yeah, it makes me wonder. I'm gonna check the price of it though. How many frags it would cost. So that's 80 for that one. And that's also 80. There's no way I can get 160 frags out of all this. That much is obvious. Yeah. So oh, I can't reset, I have to do it tomorrow. Let me grab my phone. Okay, so I've done some maths and I should be able to get all the frags needed for both books. For thinking, the problem is I forgot we're limited to 2 a day, and then I'll even be able... I don't think I'll be able to get any more Ninetales points other than the one that I just got. But then I still have all these frags that I can use, so even without the ones, even sticking with the ones that have bugs, I can get a few more points there. Also, there's Kakashi to Breakthrough. I'm curious when we're gonna get Kimimaro as well. So the problem, yeah, is I can only get 20 frags a day for Iruka. And that's assuming I don't forget to do it some days. But I'll get him without really spending anything, which is kind of cool. So if you have loads of frags from Ninja's 5 stars, then you're good to go, especially if you've been playing for 2 years. And let's try out Kakashi, which is the last ninja from this week. And is it worth using some of these, I guess? I guess we could. So he gets a +2 there. Because these vials, we get them from everywhere, so... Okay, let's use a few of these. Hope to get... hope to get at least a gold, and then we can use the rest with frags. And the problem is I'm finishing my coffee. Why do I keep getting that crappy green one? Stop giving me the crappy ones. Okay, +2. Of course they give me the worst one, good leave. I mean, it's stackable up to 5 layers, so that's kind of cool. I mean, I was thinking of going lightning after I get the new shark bomb talent on a water main, which is kind of the last skill that I really want. Not too bothered about the poison or the standard attack. So this might be an option for an interesting lightning team, maybe. We'll see. And yeah, let's go and get the others. There we go. So get. Excuse me. Got one. Get one. Did we get? Yeah. I think I'm forgetting something. Okay, so it's done. So at +2 mystery, deal damage to the selected units while cancelling any shields and buffs and causing knockdown. When targets ninjutsu, then targets ninjutsu will be decreased by 40%, and resistance will be decreased by 20%. Stuck. Enemies defeated by this skill may not resurrect. It is interesting. Definitely. So that one we already know what it was. Uses 2 standard attacks each round, and if one of these attacks kills an enemy, a third attack is gained. That's alright, I suppose. While this ninja is on the field, your team's resistance will be increased by 30%. Okay, you got my attention. Also, for the first time each round, when a unit receives a debuff, it will instead be transferred to the opponent's unit. That's the normal mirror thing. And the chases and attacks allow floated units, causes knockdown and paralysis. Additionally, causes 50% of the damage dealt to surrounding units. What? So it becomes an AoE attack. Or chase, rather. That's interesting, I guess. I really want to mess with them. Can we upgrade this level? Since he is now somewhat useful, let's bring him up to 105. And mood-wise, wow, he was already max mood. Jesus, I used him back in the day, didn't I? He was kind of fun. I did some troll teams with him. I think that mood might need adjusting though. So he becomes possibly the first usable Kakashi version. I suppose the kid wasn't bad, but I didn't have a prompt, so it is what it is. Right, I think that's it for this video. Jesus, this has been a long video. Now I have some packs from last week, like 82, so I can get 82 frags, and I've got 8 of Kibbutz, so that's nice. So that, yeah, like I said, I'm missing 10 frags of Kibbutz somewhere, and this will be useful soon enough. Right, I better get on with dailies and yeah, get ready for work later. So yeah, not an interesting week other than the events, and this is what I was thinking towards the end on the skill trials. It's like, crap, they've got new book of trials, so they will have some books there. However, it's 2 blue books for Iruka, so, and no, sorry, it's 1 for Iruka and 1 for Kakashi, so whatever. Yeah, that will change absolutely nothing considering the amount of frags that we had and what we still need for Iruka, so it's fine. It's advanced protection vial on a 28th, that's actually not bad, and a couple of keys. 2 mood scrolls there, and on the 25th, I mean, I get loads of those, so not important. But yeah, it is freebies just for logging in every day. So yeah, one of those weeks, but we got some new breakthrough ninjas to mess with, and we have this Tsunade here, which has finally been added. Fantastic! Do I sound excited? No, not really. We should have had it a long time ago. Right, anyway, thanks everyone. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you on the next one.